James Harden is the greatest scorer in the game today. He can pull up long-range three. He's got a mid-range game. He's got a nasty handle. And he is an absolute magician at creating contact and getting to the free throw line.
James Harden won the 2011-12 Kia NBA Sixth Man Award as the league's best player in a reserve role, helping Oklahoma City finish with the NBA's third best record.
The Miami Heat are once again NBA champions.
The Thunder basically knew they were going to try to get a deal done this month, but they didn't want to give Harden the max. Their position was everyone who's re-signed here has sacrificed a little something.
James Harden deserved every penny of the max contract. You blew it, Thunder. There he is, beast mode, 37 and 12 assists.
Here comes Harden in the open court. Harden behind the back, takes it to the middle. Oh, what a shot by James Harden. The crowd getting into it now. Harden. And Harden. Smart attacking the hole. Look at this. Yeah, Tim Hardaway.
I made this decision for me. I really want to be happy, and I just want to get back to, being that guy who was having fun and enjoying basketball, but at the same time dominating.
You got to say Houston is a very good basketball team and probably one of the top 4 seeds in the Western Conference by adding Dwight Howard. Then you got James Harden and you.
Caspi to Harden. Somebody pick up some clothing. Kelly dropped at the other end. Wins the series. It's Lillard. He got the shot off. Lillard, good! Good! And the Blazers win the series for the first time in 14 years!
With the 25th pick in the 2014 NBA Draft, the Houston Rockets select Clint Capella.
I'm always motivated. We had a pretty good season last year. This year's going to be even better. We kind of figured each other out. I think we're familiar with each other.
Or he could drive on it. All-American move by James Harden. MVP move. 2 hard-fought, hard-fighting teams. As James Harden finished it out for Houston tonight with 28 points. Comeback is complete. The Houston Rockets will play in their first conference final in 18 years as they win Game 7, wire to wire.
James Harden can do what he wants on the basketball court, and he can be a pretty good defensive player when he wants to be and when he's motivated. But the effort is glaring on the defensive side of the ball.
So we got off to a tough start, and I came in and I sat down and it said, "You're fired." I went, "Who?" I was like, wow, I really surprised me. I did not think that was the case.
Back to go. Oh, my goodness. What a move by Harden! And he drops the sledgehammer. What a play! The move, the drive, and dropping the anvil. 114-81. Golden State advances to the second round. They win the series in 5.
I just think it's a unique opportunity. It's one, to be able to coach one of the best players in the game, and I've had the privilege to coach James in USA Basketball.
Well, Dwight was looking for a place where he would be loved. He wants to restore his image. He never really wanted to go back and play in Atlanta, where he's from.
Mike D'Antoni not going to play any defense, so you'll have an opportunity to shoot in 7 seconds or less. But that's not going to necessarily lead to more wins for the Rockets. It's not going to lead to championship relevancy.
4 seconds, down to 3. Harden steps back, fires, that's the game. The beard says, "Give it to me." It's Adams, Abrinas, midcourt 3. The series is over. The Rockets advance. Anderson, here's Harden. Ginobili's on him. He's got, Shannon, what a play by Ginobili! Knocked it away! San Antonio wins in overtime. And the 2017 NBA Coach of the Year
is
Mike D'Antoni.
Well, it's huge. It weakens the Rockets bench, obviously, but you're getting an elite player. Chris Paul is an elite NBA player worth more than the max contract.
Really reminds us and solidifies the fact that James Harden, who the Thunder traded several years ago, is one of the game's best players, and Daryl Morey, who's one of the biggest gamblers as a general manager in the league.
They are the biggest threat, not only in the West, but in the NBA. But there's no doubt in my mind that Houston is the #1 threat.
To work. I thought it was going to be Harden.
Oh, he stared at Wesley Johnson, and then he hit the three. Wow. He put him on the deck, and then he hesitated.
Harden tonight with 24 and 12, 5 rebounds. Chris Paul, 12 points, 9 assists. Chris Paul goes for the first time in his career on the 86th playoff game. He's going to a first finals for him. Paul on the spin. Rebound, lead the court.
But he is hurt right now, limping, walking. Again, look at the play on the other half of the court. This is the most important.
Consecutive NBA final. This crowd is stunned. The 65-win Rockets are knocked off. The #1 team of the NBA this year was.
And the Kia NBA Most Valuable Player goes to James Harden, the Houston Rockets.
In 4 years, Chris Paul will be 36 going into a season, making $44 million a year. 2 years from now, Harden and Chris Paul making a combined 76, then 82, then 88, then 94.
Should be starting. He's Carmelo Anthony. And the reality is that even though I say that, I recognize the fact that he's not what he used to be. Houston won 65 games last year. There's no way in hell they're going to win 65 games this year. They will not be better defensively. Because of those reasons, I'm not picking them to go to the Western Conference Finals.
Harden trying to get free. Down to 3, down to 2. It's a 3. Good! Good! He got it! James Harden, a flamethrower! The Rockets have withstood the pressure of the upstart Jazz. They're going to the second round, winning Game 5 by 7.
And that'll do it. The Golden State Warriors advance to their 5th consecutive Western Conference Final. For the 2nd straight year, they eliminate the Rockets here in Houston.
The Oklahoma City Thunder agreed to a trade that sends Russell Westbrook to the Houston Rockets, where he will be reunited with former teammate James Harden. In exchange, the Rockets sending Chris Paul.
I'm not trying to act like the Houston Rockets are going to win the championship. D'Antoni's still their coach, and I think that's a huge question mark. Russell Westbrook with James Harden, they can't be guarded one-on-one.
Do you think the Rockets can win, doubling down on small ball?
I think they have a heck of a chance. Their ability to shoot threes can negate their lack of size.
Under 2 to play. Harden, step back, puts up the 3, got hit, shot's good, and 1! James Harden, double team, and a chance for a 4-point play. Dort for 3, blocked by Harden. Dort got it back, tried to throw it off Harden, and missed him. Rockets ball. So now the Rockets will just dribble it out. The Los Angeles Lakers are back in the Western Conference Finals for the first time since 2010 as they eliminate the Houston Rockets in 5 games.
It is with tremendous gratitude that my wife Laurel and I announced that our incredible journey in Houston has ended for now and that we'll be moving to a new chapter.
Houston Rockets GM Daryl Morey stepped down. After the team was eliminated from the bubble, Morey reached out to owner Tillman Fertitta about leaving the job.
Rockets have agreed to trade Russell Westbrook to Washington for John Wall on a protected first in 2023. Wall hasn't played since the day after Christmas of 2018.
We're just not good enough. I love this city. I literally have done everything that I can. I mean, this situation is crazy. You know, it's something that I don't think can be fixed. So,
Church has come in and he's made some things happen. 7 points.
Harden, the Euro for two. The beard going to the basket.